If you're new, press the bell icon to get the latest notifications.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, and welcome back to a Luna Classic video update. Alright, so we are looking at some little bit of a green here for Luna Classic, okay? And we've dropped severely to the downside, and previously we had this pattern that actually broke out of, and I'm just gonna bring in this pattern right here. Now before we move down, there's something good to talk about Luna Classic, okay? Because when you had this pattern right here, I don't know, it seems like it was this left shoulder head, it seems like a inverse head and shoulder. You did break out, and just like the same old story of Luna Classic, breakout without a retest, and this broke out and you came down, and it seems like you're now holding a very big support level for Luna Classic right here. And not only that, you do have a morning star right over there. Now one can say that this potentially could be another bear flag in the making, and if you make that bear flag, then ladies and gentlemen, we need to see Luna Classic lose 14367. We want to go below. Actually, I'm just gonna drop this one a little bit lower, so that's gonna be just that right over here. Okay, now at this point you gotta be careful. All right, the reason why you gotta be careful again is because there's a potential bear flag right there, but it wouldn't count if you're still holding the support right here, because you also have a morning star, pretty clear morning star, and one of the most beautiful looking morning stars you have. And that's actually a very good sign and a good bullish pattern to break out of this place. And especially you do have a very big support right over there. That's why I say, if you want to continue lower, let's actually come down to 14050, okay? Every single day, the charts keep changing. People think that, oh, I'm changing the statements. No, if the charts are changing every day, that's what you just have to interpret and trade accordingly. So basically this, you take that from there to there, and you are looking for 1 2 3 4 2 once again, and that actually even takes it near that 10,000 mark department that we have. So it's pretty crazy right now what can happen. I just want to dive into the 1 hour time frame so to see if we do have a very clear bear flag. Now this does look a little bit like a pattern that is being formed as well. Now on the 4 hour time frame especially, it's a little bit confusing. I know, even I'm confused if they want to be bullish or they want to be down. Now the only solution to that is be bearish when you lose 14074, at least for now, and as long as you're holding this level, I think you do have good chances to move higher, because this is also another pattern in the making. You see, they're probably making this left shoulder head and the right shoulder, and that's the whole morning star thing that they just printed out. So you could have Luna Classic to move higher again. So we take this resistance that is about to be broken out of, and today we could even see a push to the upside, and that push is gonna be from the top here to the bottom right there, and we could actually see a movement all the way to 15,854. That's one pattern that I've actually noticed. So all you want to do is wait for the break to happen, backtest, and then move higher to this point. So basically, what do we have? What kind of a setup is this? We have a 5.3% setup. Sounds more like a scalping opportunity. I think for scalping, 5% is good. I mean, 5% for so many people who invest big, it's pretty crazy money, I guess. And if you look at the 15 minutes time frame, it becomes way more clear, way more visible. Look at this, boom, boom, boom. It's a pattern, right? It's an amazing pattern. Did it break out? No. Can you break out with the wick and come down and fail and go down? It can happen, okay? So always wait for the break, wait for the confirmation and the retest. Now, the right shoulder here gives us a maximum waiting time of 30 December, 12 o'clock. So basically 12 o'clock my time, it's 8:22, and I don't know if it's 12 o'clock in the midnight. Let me confirm that one. Okay, so basically we have, from the time that I'm recording this video, we do have almost 4 more hours to go, and in 4 hours you're going to get to know what happens, because the prices are going to compress for the right shoulder here. So the focus, I'm just going to zoom in a little bit there, and you can see that we do have this to move down, to move up again, move down, move up, move down, move up, move down, and now you're trying to climb up again, and then you're going to go down like this, sideways, and then finally when you reach the end of that apex, a lot of things can happen. Wick to the upside, fake out, and then go down, or wick to the downside, fake out, and then move up, right? Or just break up very innocently, backtest very innocently, and be successful. Break down, backtest, fail, go down, come down to this support again, 14,591. But the idea still remains, and I think that's the only thing that really makes sense to me right now, is that you need to come below 14,074 to continue lower to 12,000. And when you reach 12,000, you could even potentially have that 10,000 technical target coming in. Now don't forget, we still have 10,000 in play for the weekly bear flag. I've already told you in previous videos that on the weekly that bear flag can be dangerous, and we do have 2 more days to close the candlestick. So yeah, next week can actually be bloody, because if you look at this candle, you're making a shooting star, and hopefully I'm going to talk about that shooting star in the next coming videos, hopefully in the future. So yeah, let's actually do that right now pretty quick. So I'm just gonna quickly remove all the drawings, and let's actually search for the shooting star again. And this shooting star, especially when it appears on the weekly time frame, it's not a good idea to trade a shooting star that shows up on a weekly time frame. Okay, so it's gonna be looking at something like this. So these are the 2 things you want to keep on. You gotta be careful actually. Shooting star, if it appears during an uptrend, so it looks a big wick, green body, big wick, red body, or if I have to show you the future of what happens in a shooting star, this is what happens. It appeared here, downtrend, it appeared here, downtrend. So the color can be red or green, doesn't matter, but the shape is what really matters. And the shape I've already showed you. This is what we have, so be careful. That's a very, very, very clear shooting star, especially you made it right on the resistance of this flag right here. Came down, made the bear flag, popped down, back tested it, came down like this, and you're gonna move lower. So to me personally, even if we have to get a little bit bullish now, step by the step we need, it's still important to cross 20,000 and break the flag. The whole flag gets broken, and then we could be on the safe zone once again. Otherwise, this is still a danger zone. It's very clear it's a DZ, danger zone. Okay, that's just a made-up name, DZ. Right, what else am I supposed to talk about? EMAs? And yes, look at the 10 EMA. You came down like this, you made that shooting star right to the 10 EMA on the weekly. Still hard work needed. We still need to see Luna Classic doing something important here, especially now that you have 2 days, 21 hours. There's a lot of work to be done in the next coming 2 days. If in the next 2 days you make a shooting star, then understand that that's gonna be an issue unless shooting star doesn't get invalidated. So that also gives me a very good point, that if you make that shooting star and you somehow come above 18,751, then my friend, that will tell me one thing, that the 10 EMA came down and you try to break above here, and then you hold 18,000, you break the whole flag, you break the shooting star, you break the 10 EMA, we're going to have a very solid setup to continue up to 25 and 27,000 from there. So that's pretty much it for this Luna Classic update. I'm going to see you in the next one. Allah Hafiz.